What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Mike.
And I'm John, and we're the DIY Topic Guys.
On this channel, we give you guys an inside look at the hottest trending topics making the most noise around the world today.
Our style is 3 topics for 3 minutes each, that way you can get in, get the news, and get on with your day.
So listen up, that way you can be the one leading the conversation in your life instead of being a nincompoop in the corner with nothing to say.
So today's topics are the Suez Canal, our border infiltrations, and the CDC saying when we can travel. So if you guys are new here, thanks a lot for checking us out. Please make sure you subscribe down below and ring that bell for post notifications. That way you never miss out on what's trending.
Everyone else, thanks so much for being here and continuing to support us. Make sure you guys like down below, and also make sure you guys are following us on all the socials at DIY Topic Guys. Shifting gears to people who can't drive. Suez Canal crisis. For anyone who has lived in a bubble for the last week, 2 weeks, whenever we air this, I don't know, whatever. Apparently a ship the
Giant
size
ship.
of the Empire State Building.
Think about that for a quick second.
It's like 1,300 feet long, and it somehow...
It Austin Powers itself into the canal. It just got in and could not reverse and back itself out. I don't know what it did.
It was a 17-year-old Mustang driver leaving a car meet, just ripping across everything and just taking everyone with it. And ironically, the Suez Canal just happens to be just about 1,300 feet wide.
You literally couldn't fit a bigger ship that way. It's as tight as it gets, you know, that shit is maxed out. I don't understand, like, it's gonna sound crazy, but did anyone, like, think about maybe, like, throwing the throttle in reverse? And, like, maybe...
Have you ever seen Titanic? They tried that.
Yeah, but I'm
apparently,
just saying,
ships don't move.
It's just crazy. It created a world crisis. Like, on top of the pandemic, like, they had, like, the Navy SEALs and stuff go down there and try to figure out, like, what's happening? Like, do we need to blow the boat up? Like, what are we doing? I don't understand.
So, I saw a cartoon illustration. I know nothing about this. I didn't research this at all. I saw a cartoon illustration on Instagram of, so you got the canal here, right? This way. The boat came in from the side. Apparently it was so big that it made like a wake, and it kept fishtailing. Like, come out a little bit more, and then just go straight in. Like,
is it day one driving the boat? Like,
I feel like you don't need to be a rocket scientist to be like, hey, don't make a turn that sharp.
Don't.
Because
it's too big.
You're in a big ass boat.
Yeah, it's too big. The canal's small. Are we gonna fit? Probably not. Let's wing it. Like, it's like the tractor trailers. You ever just gotta, like, go into, like, the tunnel and see, like, the tractor trailer wedged into the Lincoln Tunnel? Like, it is stuck. Like, the roof is there. Like, what did you think? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you just, the first day driving the truck, like, you didn't realize how big it was? I don't get it. Like, you don't just walk onto one of these boats and be like, I'll be captain. Like, there's licenses and things you have to get. Like,
so, a couple stats here. $400 million an hour in lost global revenue.
$400 million.
So let's just say $1 billion a day, just for argument. No, Jesus. More than $1 billion, whatever that is.
Oh my God.
So $400 million an hour. It was stuck there for a week, right? So I read an article and it said that the country of Egypt is seeking $1 billion in damages. Now, the funny thing is that they don't know who they're seeking them from. They just want $1 billion.
Canada wants more money. It's like from South Park, you know? Canada wants more money. Give us a minute of money.
So,
like, from what? So
the ship's not going to be able to leave. First it couldn't. Now you can't.
Yeah, now you can't leave. The door's locked.
Movie quotes.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't understand. Like, figure out the rest of the tombs underneath the pyramids before you start asking for money. Boom. Next.
I would like to know about that.
Yeah.
Border infiltration.
Oh God. Speaking of people wanting more money and stuff, did you see any of the pictures or videos of just, like, literally kids literally getting dropped off? Like, not like, all right, have a good day at school. Like, just the border, huzzah! like,
So recently just saw a video, and for anyone who doesn't know, at least this stretch of the border that I saw, there was a 14-foot wall, right? Now, logic says don't build a 14-foot wall on the bottom of a hill so that people can just jump very easily on top of it, but let's not get to that. But, so, there were people that climbed the wall, took a kid, and literally swung him over, dropped him. The kid definitely broke both feet. Like, there's no way that he doesn't have a broken bone because he drops there.
America's paying for that. Don't worry.
He just lays
We'll
there.
have socialized medicine in like a week. America will pay for both those broken legs.
And that's why he's here.
That's 100%, and that's why, and the like literal thousands of kids. Like there's just, imagine like a 10 by 10 cell without cell bars. Imagine just plastic walls, just clear, and then just imagine putting easily 60 kids in there, and just throw Mylar blankets on top of them and say, "Here you go, this is home now. Like don't worry." Because that's what they're doing. They're literally just shoving them in as tight as like sardines in a can, just mashing them into a room, just mash them in. But then our representatives go down there to see what's going on and take pictures, stuff like that. The people at the Border Patrol, this executive orders from up top brass, Mr. Confused, sent them the order to tell them they are not allowed to take pictures and video, that they have to delete it.
Right,
probably because
there's
like 4 times as many kids there now as there was when you said that your predecessor was doing things bad.
Well, they're all legal. You get free healthcare. Everyone come to America. If you can't get to America, just be under 18. Have your buddy throw you over the wall.
Yeah, get a trebuchet, lot up, launch you right on over. Just like they do with the drugs, they'll put you with fentanyl, right with it. Hold on to this bag of fentanyl, kid. Hopefully it breaks your fall.
I'm pretty sure MythBusters did one where they dropped you off of a building wrapped in bubble wrap. So maybe they could start doing that. Just.
Hey man, you gotta do what you ever got. I mean, look, I get it. I do. I really do get it. If I was in Mexico, I would 100% try to come here. 100%. That being said, I do have friends that aren't from this country that are trying to legally get into this country, and they fucking can't because of that shit. That bothers me.
Is it that hard to come here? Like, I feel like maybe because I have an American passport, I can go anywhere that I want. But like, if I want to be an illegal resident in England, for instance, like I can just fly there and not leave.
Just not leave. Yeah, just go get an off the books job.
Like, why people can't vacation here?
Like people from Mexico have been doing for 150 fucking years. They've just been coming here and like working the fields and stuff because there's nothing on the books. That's what it's not hard. It's not hard.
So speaking of doing things legally or illegally, traveling, CDC has finally said that if you're fully vaccinated, you can now travel.
Oh, well, thank you, King CDC. Never gonna get vaccinated. It's just not gonna happen.
I have no desire to get vaccinated once, let alone twice, just to have a single mildly effective dose. And then on top of that, oh wait, you need to do it again next year to have the same almost effective immunity to the thing.
And there'll be 50 more strains by next year, so 50 more variants. So like, this is like the flu shot now. It like kind of sort of might work maybe, ? But we're definitely getting kickbacks for it.
So right now I have a cruise line credit tied into a cruise line, Norwegian, that I cannot get my money back, right? They've canceled it 3 separate times. So when they say that I cannot take a cruise without being vaccinated now, do I get my money back at that point? Or am I just SOL because I'm not vaccinated? There's a higher agenda here. There has to be.
Yeah, it's money.
I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I'm not.
I like to joke about them, but like I don't like really think they are.
There's got to be something,
There's
right?
real money in play here. Like that's what it is. Like and like just from principle standpoint alone, like if you're a manufacturer of something and you manufacture the problem solver for this problem, whatever it is, you make the problem, you have the solution, you make it. This solution happens to kill people or hurt people, but like now we just said you're not liable for anything. Don't worry about any kind of liabilities.
No issues.
No one could sue you for anything for forever about this.
Wait, hold on. So you mean to tell me that like 15 years from now, when something random happens again, and this vaccine triggers that mutation and the robotic chip that they injected in you, just kidding, maybe not.
Yeah, who knows? That
makes you into a T2 Terminator. You can't sue anyone?
Or like, oh, you're on this new miracle drug that everyone needs later on. Like, almost everyone gets on like blood pressure meds or whatever. Like, turns out we didn't like look to see this new blood pressure med that we have because the old patent ran out, so we had to change the drug a little bit to make this new patent so we can keep selling it. And this counteracts negatively with that vaccine we forced you to get. Sorry.
How long would that drug take to pass FDA trials?
See, normally, but the whole thing's a scam to begin with because like the FDA trials, like they actually only tested on 5,000 people. That's a real number. All these drugs for millions of prescriptions, like 5,000 people.
So there's probably long-term side effects and everything that they tested on this.
Researched
right?
long ago. Don't even worry about it. Long-term side effects? No.
No, there's nothing that you're not going to grow ahead.
Nothing bad could ever happen to you.
And...
Well, nothing bad will happen to you that will offset the amount of money that our company's making.
Right.
Like,
so 5 years from now, since we have long-term studies about that, we'll come back to this, and half of our world will be dead.
Don't worry about any long-term side effects because we've researched them all.
That's gonna do it for today's episode, guys, where we touched on the Suez Canal, border infiltrations, and the CDC saying that vaccinated people can travel.
So we hope you learned a thing or two, maybe three. If you guys want to continue the conversations, please make sure you comment down below.
Make sure you guys are subscribed, make sure you guys hit that like button, and make sure you guys are following us on all the socials at DIY Topic Guys.
So we'll see you next time for another 3 topics for you to get in, get out, and get on with your day.
We are DIY Topic Guys, your go-to place, looks super smart and in the know.